everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be going over all the restocks happening for the PS5 and the Xbox Series X for February 2022. But the very important reason this video is going up now is because we actually have a huge retailer most likely restocking before February even happens. And that retailer is Amazon. So make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be going over Amazon, Target, Best Buy, Walmart, and GameStop as quickly as I can. I have individual buying guides that show you what happens live during a restock when these places come into stock. And I also have video footage of me manually doing it, just a regular old user by myself, showing you all the tricks to get through. So up in the top corner here, like with this video for PlayStation Direct, every time I talk about a retailer, I'll put the buying guide up there as well. Anyways, with all that further ado, let me tell you when they're actually restocking. And we're gonna get right into Amazon after a brief word from these finger guns. And I just wanted to mention the sponsor of today's video, NordVPN, because it's 2022 right now. And if you don't have a VPN, you're leaving yourself vulnerable to potentially like getting hacked, having your information stolen, all kinds of things. It also allows me to do stuff like if I'm live streaming a Target restock, Target will not put the PS5 page up until like 30 minutes before the restock happens. So you have to constantly refresh the page. But if you do constantly refresh the page, Target soft blocks your IP address. So then when it comes into stock, if you've been refreshing the page, you cannot buy the PS5. You'd have to, the workaround would be to go on your cell phone and purchase it through your data and get off your IP address. But with NordVPN, you can just hop on your IP address, refresh as long as you want. And then when you know it's in stock, just turn off the VPN, go back on your own IP address, and then purchase the PS5. And right now you can get 70% off a 2-year plan if you go to nordvpn.com/Jake Randall. That's about $3.56 a month. In addition to that 2-year plan for 70% off, you also get an additional month free. So might as well give it a shot. nordvpn.com/Jake Randall. Now let's get right back to the restock news. Okay, so like I said, Amazon's up first. They almost always drop after the 20th of the month. So when you're seeing this, they've either restocked like the day before I put this up, or they're about to restock. Now, here's the thing with Amazon. They don't restock every single month. So if they don't drop this last week of January, I would really be looking forward to them dropping sometime between the 20th and the end of February. Their last restock was December 28th. Every restock they've had for the last 6 months plus has always been between the 20th and the end of the month. So they can be very difficult to get through. I recommend watching my buying guide right here to make sure that you're prepared for Amazon. Next, we have Walmart, and I'm taking notes here. Walmart, there's a little bit of controversy with that because they canceled a lot of orders on their last restock. Now that was January 13th. So I wouldn't expect them to be restocking very soon because there's still a lot of people waiting for their orders that haven't got canceled yet, hoping they won't. But here's the thing with Walmart is we always get advance notice. So if you follow me on Twitter, turn on notifications, I'll be able to let you know at least an hour ahead of time. However, there's also a day when Walmart pretty much always restocks, and it's Thursdays. Thursdays typically at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which would be 2 p.m. Central Time, 1 p.m. Mountain Time, and 12 p.m. Pacific Time. So every day, Walmart, check a couple hours before that on the website itself, and the website will literally display PS5 will be in stock today at this time, or Xbox will be in stock today at this time. So you know Walmart's going to be on a Thursday. Now, half the time you do need their Walmart Plus membership, which is $13 a month. Half the time you don't need it. If you have any questions about that, I have my Walmart updated buying guide video that can be found right here. Like I said, any questions about that, that is like a step-by-step guide video. Super helpful. That'll answer all your questions on that. But I absolutely expect at least 1, if not 2 restocks from Walmart in the month of February on a Thursday, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Next, we have one of my favorite retailers, probably my favorite retailer, good old Target. The best thing about Target is they are the only major retailer who both doesn't do bundles and doesn't require a membership. Best Buy requires a membership for half their drops, so does Walmart. Amazon requires Prime. GameStop only does bundles and also requires membership sometimes. Target's the only one that will just sell you the console and you don't need anything extra. So that's what we love about Target. We also love that Target lets you get it the same day you place the order. It's always online only, pickup in store. They've been very consistent, dropping about every 2 weeks. If I look at the dates that Target have restocked, it was Thursday, December 23rd, Thursday, January 6th, exactly 2 weeks later, Friday, January 21st, 2 weeks and 1 day later. So we would be expecting a restock probably the first week of February. Now, not only do they like Thursdays and Fridays, they also like Wednesdays. So it would be between Wednesday and Friday, either the first or second week of February, and it would be between 6 and 9 a.m. Eastern time. However, their favorite time to drop is between 7:30 a.m. and 8 a.m. Eastern time. They haven't dropped before 7 a.m. Eastern in about 8 months. So I normally live stream starting at 6 a.m. Eastern for Target, but I might start live streaming starting at 7 a.m. Eastern for Target, as long as they continue this pattern, because it really looks like it's safe that they like to drop between 7 and 8:30 a.m. Eastern. So I'm trying to narrow that window down, but absolutely between 6 and 9 a.m. Eastern. They have dropped as early as 6:15. They've dropped as late as 8:55. But the best part about Target is I get all the internal inventory from the employees. I literally have over 1,000 employees that will send me inventory screenshots like this one all around the country. So I will know the week that they're dropping, and I tweet out all that information on Twitter. So that's why following me on Twitter is clutch, in addition to the YouTube channel. This, I can give you way more detail, but on Twitter, I can give you the essentials, the bare bones, the facts that you need to know right away. One other thing to mention with Target is you can buy Xbox Series X any day in store, in person. You don't have to wait for an online restock. I have a video on that right here. So that's the video of how you can buy one in store at Target. And then the next video that's about to pop up is my Target buying guide, so you can be prepared for Target when they come into stock. And that is going to be right here. GameStop, unfortunately, they only do bundles. And recently they've been doing Xbox Series X bundles that stay in stock for days. Like literally they did a bundle for Xbox Series X that stayed in stock like an entire week, over a week ago. They also do in-store bundles because they're having such a hard time selling them online. So hopefully that means the bundles are going to get less and less. So instead of like $800 bundles, we've actually been starting to see bundles in the $600 to $700 range, which is good. And they are retail price. But obviously, if you don't want a bundle, just don't even bother with GameStop. But if you're like, okay, I feel like their last Xbox bundle was the Xbox, an extra controller, a $50 gift card, okay, and then 3 months of Game Pass for $648, which is retail price. Not the worst bundle. So sometimes the bundles can be hit or miss. Right now, they just did a PS5 in-store bundle event on January 27th. They also did Xbox Series X online bundle on January 27th. And they had PS5 in-store bundles on January 21st. And I expect there to either sell the leftovers that they don't sell in store online next week, so first week of February, look for GameStop. Or they might wait like a couple weeks, and because they had that online restock on the 21st, the leftovers might be the ones they're now selling in store. So it might be a few weeks for GameStop. But GameStop's also similar to Target, is very good. Like every 2 weeks at least, you can expect them. So you're going to find 2 restocks from GameStop in February at least. And they also, just like Walmart, will give us a advance notice. They will send out emails to pro members. And don't worry if you're a pro member, you don't see the email. You don't need the email. It's not like an invite email. It's just to let people know. So when GameStop does restock, that is something I will be able to tweet out to you with at least an hour in advance. But we do have an exact time that GameStop likes to restock. We don't have an exact day. The exact time is pretty much always 11 a.m. Eastern time. So just be sure to check for GameStop in the morning. If you don't see any tweets in the morning, then GameStop's probably not restocking. But they will restock at other times. It's just 9 times out of 10, it's 11 a.m. Best Buy had their last restock on January 20th. They had both disc and digital PS5. I don't expect them to have a restock this week, this last week of January. So first week of February or the second week of February would be when I would expect next restock. It could go further than that. The reason I left them till the end is that's the one we have the least amount of information on. They could restock pretty much any day. They will restock on Mondays for Total Tech members only. That's that $200 membership. So if you already have that membership, because you buy other things from Best Buy and it's a benefit to you, when they restock on Mondays, you're basically guaranteed to get one. It's super easy. Other days during the week, which their favorite day is Thursday, they'll actually often restock the same days that Walmart does. So if you see Walmart's having a restock, look out for Best Buy to sneak in after that Walmart drop ends, because they kind of like to be the hero sometimes. A lot of retailers like to do that. And it's like, oh, I failed at Walmart. And then Best Buy's like, have no fear. Best Buy is here. So that's the day that you can look for Best Buy. They love Wednesday. They love Thursdays. They also love Fridays. And for all of these retailers except Amazon, well, I've given you the specific times for a lot of them, but like for Best Buy and stuff, it's always business hours between Monday and Friday. It's never on the weekend, and it's never outside of business hours. Amazon will drop at midnight or 3 a.m. or 7 o'clock at night or 12 in the afternoon. They've dropped at all of those times in the last 6 months. Like I said, we know for them, it's after the 20th of the month. So we have all these little tips for each of them. We know kind of what to expect in February, get you prepared a little bit. You know, obviously we expect first week in February, Target, we expect 2 restocks from Walmart and GameStop. We know it's going to be on Thursdays for Walmart. We have a lot of information. We know Amazon's either going to be this week or after the 20th in February. I hope all this information was helpful to you. Please feel free to drop a like. Look forward to some of those story time videos coming up, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, you guys.